back to the channel. Today we are going to discuss about variables in Java. In last video we have discussed about multi-line comments, and this was the particular program that we have tried in order to comment and uncomment. So now let's start with the variables in Java. So what do you understand by variable actually? So variables are actually what? So these are the just you suppose these are the things in which we store some data. So these are what we can say, these are spaces to store some data. Okay. Now, what type of data and what all things? So there are different types of variables and different types of variables that can store different types of data. Like we can store string, we we can store float, we can store char, we can store int, we can store boolean. Okay. Now let me tell you one by one about each things. So in order to store like string variables, you can just suppose like if you want to store something like a name, like my name, Devyansh, it's a type of string. In float, we usually stores values that are of decimal types like 1.2, 1.3, or 1.4, 5.6, something like that. Okay. Then in char, we store actually the single character variables like you can suppose in single quotes you can write w, in single quotes we can write small a, capital A, any type of these types of characters. In integer we store whole numbers actually like 1, 2, 3, like only a single number, not all of them. 1, 2, 3, 50, 67, 234, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that, anything like that. We store the whole numbers. And then in boolean what we store, so in boolean we store only two values basically, that are false and true. So any of that. Okay. You will be like able to understand much about these types of different values that we store in a variable in further more videos as I make. Okay. Now, let's understand about declaring a particular variable. What we understand, what is the meaning of declaring a variable? Okay. Basically, I'm going to tell you how to make a particular variable. Okay. So declaring a particular variable means you have to write the type, you have to type the variable name, and then you have to type the particular equal to, and then the value you want to store, and then a semicolon. Okay. Suppose I want to make a variable named as string, so I will write string name equal to, and then inside that I will write the particular string Dev. That's it, and then a semicolon. So this is a particular syntax of making a particular variable. Now you can print that also. Now let's just cut it out there, and what we will do is we will just comment this part. Okay, and I will just store it here, string name equal to Dev, and so here what I will write, right? See, suppose I want to add two things together, what I will do is that I will write the particulars. I'm just printing that hello word. I will give a plus sign there, and then I will write the name, that particular variable name. I will give a space also there, that so that it looks a bit beautiful. Then what I will do is that I will just save it, and I will just execute this particular command. Now let us see what happens there. So great. We are able to see that we have printed hello world, then a space. That's why I have added the space here, and then Dev. Okay, so this is the usage of a particular variable. We use that. Okay, I think you have understood that. Now, coming on to like in the similar fashion, you can store any type of variable. If I'm just storing instead of that, if I'm storing int n equal to 7, I hope so you can understand and try out further things. If I just try to print there a space and then the particular variable this, if I execute this, let us see what we can get. So great, you can see hello world Dave and then the 7, the variable name. So in the similar fashion, you can do these things for these particular like different variables. Okay, now you should remember like I will be just telling you one more thing, that if I declare this particular, suppose I have written n equal to 7, and just right now I'm going to write it n equal to 10. What will happen? Do you know? I've just executed and just show you once what will happen. So see, what is happening is that n equal to 10. What is happening? It's overlapping. It's overriding that particular value. Before it was 7, but in the next line itself I have replaced that 7 value with the when with n equal to 10, and it is able to do that, and we are able to get that 10 value there. But suppose instead of that there is a keyword called final. If I write it here now, do you know what will happen? I will just execute it and I will show you. So see, it's giving me an error, cannot assign a value to final variable n. So from here you have to understand what is the usage of final basically. So final is used for what? So final keyword uh, is used to make something unchangeable. Changeable. Okay, you cannot change the value once you declare it to final. Okay, are you able to get it? I hope so you can understand this. In the similar fashion you can try with the basic next other basic whatever the other stuffs. Okay, so this is a particular thing I think you would have understood, and it would be like easy to understand for you. One more thing you can see is that if I just try to print let me do it like this. One more thing I just wanted to tell you, let me just put it here, and then I will just execute it this one. Now let's see what happens. It will be able to do that. So yes, great. Hello world Dave 7. Just after that, n equal to 10 I have assigned. So hello world Dave 10. Are able to get it. Now one more thing you have to remember is that these two lines are coming into different line because of the keyword here ln. This is the new line keyword. If I just remove this, okay, of course after this any no other sentence is there, so that doesn't matter. But if I remove this and if I save it, what will happen? Let's see that. So what is happening? Hello world Dave and then 7 and then hello world. See, no new line is there. So that is the use of ln keyword. I just wanted to tell you, so that's why I have made you to understand that about it. I hope so that you have understood these particular things, and it's like really easy to understand. And like one more thing I just want to tell you, like in this particular thing what you have to understand is that you cannot use in the variable name like dot or something like that or special character. If I just execute it now, let me just, if I just press execute it now, it will see give me error. So you cannot use any special character or something like that, and every variable name should be unique. Are you getting in? So uh, all the like Java variables should be like should be unique. I cannot just use it like this. If I just execute it now, see, so it should be unique. Like it cannot be same again and again. The variable names should be unique. Are you able to understand that? So this is all about variables included in Java. I hope so you enjoyed this particular video. If yes, please do like this video. It really takes like time to make such videos and keeps me motivated. If you like this particular video and subscribe to the channel, till then be healthy. And also remember one thing, many people try, but the only person succeeds in his life who has the consistency. So that's it from me, this side. Till then, be healthy, be safe. Jai Hind.